Imo Assembly passes law which effectively stripped ex-governors and speakers of their pensions and other entitlements. Imo State House of Assembly on Thursday, May 21st, repealed the 2007 Pension Act, which effectively stripped ex-governors, their deputies and ex-speakers of their pensions and other entitlements. Some lawmakers who spoke in support of the executive bill titled "A Bill for Law to Repeal the Imo State Governors and Speakers' Pensions and Privileges Law Number 5 of 2007 as amended," agreed that it was necessary to do away with pensions of ex-governors and speakers to make funds available for other developmental projects in the state. The Speaker of the House of Assembly, Chiji Collins, who also shared his view about the bill, said that though they are the first victims of the law, the sacrifice is necessary for the development of the state. The Sun reported that the bill was promptly passed into law after the lawmakers debated on it and now awaits the consent of the governor. Now awaits the consent of the governor. That is another thing, because according to what this lawmaker is saying, that they, or the speaker is saying, that they are going to be the first people that this thing will affect. But for the state to move forward, they have to sacrifice. I think it's a good one. If the governor is going to sign it at the end of the day, it's going to be a good thing, because at the end of the day, if we say those who have served, and if really we want to look in depth of what they have done, they have, majority of them have stolen money. You cannot tell us. We have a lot of them who have cases with the EFCC. A lot of them have stolen money, and yet another governor will come and they will be the government will still be funding their lifestyle. Does that really make sense? It does not make sense. It is only in Nigeria that this kind of a thing, happens. If it happens elsewhere, let us know. And yet their people are living in abject poverty. They are living in penury. They are languishing in poverty. And they will come out and be bragging, "I was this, I was this, I was that." I don't even know those who always sit down and pass that bill. Majority of the states are into all of those. They are doing all of these things. Somebody will serve for 4 years. It's not as if they are going to be collecting the same pension that a civil servant is collecting. It is unimaginable. That is why they keep themselves. They want to be there. By all means, let us see whether the governor is going to sign it finally. Let's see what is going to happen, because definitely it's going to affect him if really he wants to work. Just like I said, because practically you could see that the majority of the people in Imo State do not like Uzodinma, and that's why he's always going back and forth. He's crying up and down that, "Oh, these people are calling me Supreme Court a governor." And I said, there are a lot of things that you can do. You can win the hearts of the people to yourself. Try to make them have a different mindset towards you, because you cannot change the mindset. There are a lot of things that you do. Before you know it, they will just forget. They will just like, "Oh, they never knew that this guy is going to do like this. Oh, they never knew that this is going to be a blessing to them." There are a lot of things that he needs to do. Let us see whether really he has something that he has brought to the table to move the state forward. And a lot of people have been like, "Oh, let other states too, let them get involved," because it is very ridiculous. Very, very ridiculous. Our governance is so expensive, and compare it to what they do. It is rubbish. The majority of them will see, they can't make laws that will favor Nigerians. They will still go and be copy and paste other people's law, that they all their bills that they've even passed, something that it might not even be applicable to your system. You just want to copy, because they'll go and lift all those BB grammar, BB English, and come and be deceiving people. But they didn't know that they will be caught, that you go and lift other people's job. So you tell me, these are the things. Does it mean Nigerians always just pay them to go and be copy and paste? But they will not copy and paste good things that will be beneficial to the masses. They won't copy all those ones. But things that will be against the people, those are the things that they will copy. You can imagine somebody went to go and copy another people's country bill that has been in existence for over 43 years. Now you want to bring it down to our and yet they will pay this money people heavily. We pay them so heavily. If I am not mistaken, if I'm wrong, correct me. Our politicians are the most richest politicians in the whole world. Yet their citizens are the most poorest people in the whole world. What an irony. How do you justify that? How do we marry this together? It's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. If Imo can do it, it will be fine. I think another one other state has done it before now. They will sit down. Some people will sit down. Even that time when it was done in Edo State, people were like, you Oshomole, that you are labor man. No, a lot of people started making excuses for him. No, he was not the one that put it. If he was not the one, they can't just say you reject it in totality. He's being paid though. He's himself and the deputy, they're going to be collecting all those kind of amounts. Whether 300, they collect 300 million, 200 million respectively. Lagos own is a different thing. And the people, the so-called people who are collecting it, they will tell you that they have integrity, they have this and this, they know this. But yet, when it comes to that, they will not reject it. Where people are doing something, why can't they say, no, 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 I don't want it. Count me out. I don't want it. I don't want it. They will tell you, oh, I don't have a hand in it. I'm handicapped when it comes to this because I'm not part of the people that sat down and make that decision. They will not be exonerating themselves from that. So it will be a good thing if they can do that. If the governor will pass it at the end of the day. Someone say, bravo, Imo House of Assembly. Hope other state House of Assemblies can emulate Imo and pass the same law in order to stop wasteful spending. The only good news I have ever heard for so long in Nigeria, when you have a leader that wants to work, every other person must work. Kudos to Hope Uzodinma and the Imo State Assembly members. Imo must be better. Amen. Oh, I say a big amen to that. Some say it's a good one there. Remember, any action you take to anybody must come to you. Take notes. So what are you talking about? I don't know what this person is saying. So you shouldn't take the action. It's better. Is it better for them to continue wasting resources, money that's supposed to be meant for majority of the people? Just few individuals will be enjoying it, all in the name of a passing law. Hey, okay, just because of Okorocha, whatever. Of course, it's still going to affect him. It's not because of Okorocha alone. Even if it is because of Okorocha, so do you prefer that Okorocha will be collecting this kind of amount of money? Then tell me what he has done that people are still complaining. What is the special thing for 80 years? Special thing, all of them. I'm not talking about Imo State alone. All of them. Go and check all the states, whether they are up to standard, whether they are world standard states. They will tell you there's no money. Forget it. The little we have, if they start it gradually, we would have been more than where we are now. So because it's of Okorocha, so you want Okorocha to be collecting the money, then you will be living in poverty. Remember, you will soon be former governor. And so you can imagine people, yes, he knows quite all right. I hope he will sign it at the end of the day because the lawmakers have already done theirs. That's why I said whether he's going to sign it, that is another thing entirely. Forgetting that one day, they too will refer to as former officials. Ignorance is a big disease. You can imagine the same Nigeria. The man said he knows that they are going to be the first people that will be affected, and you are making excuses for them. So they should continue with that. Ah, my goodness. No wonder people always say, even the followers, most of the time, they are the problem of this problem we are facing. A lot of problems we are facing in this country. Someone says Zamfara style. Okay, yes, it's like Zamfara did that. It's good for Imo State. The first good thing you have done so far, kudos. Of course, if he can do that, there are many things that we do, and he will win the hearts of Imolites. Well done. It was the handwork of rogues that are not tired of reaping where they did not sow. Nice one from Imo State House of Assembly. Why only the governor and House Speaker? Why not include all elective positions? Good radiance to bad rubbish. Kudos. Okay. Chalk this one up for the Imo State House of Assembly. One great stuff out of Owerri. Big ups to Honorable Pascal Okeke and his colleagues in the House. When something is good, it's good. It's only wish. Let me say wish. It's only witches that we see good things and begin to say, no, 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 it's not good. Ah, no, no. Irrespective of whatever. If they can pass it or if they can pass it, we don't want to hear any story again that no, one thing now happen to two things. No, if he can do that, is a good thing. And a lot of things, more things that he needs to do so that the people will be happy. That is what it's all about, good governance. But it's not that they're taking one steps forward and taking another 5 steps backward. No, that is not the kind of a thing we want. So guys, let us hear your opinion. What do you think about this new developments in Imo State?